guys. So this is going to be my first blog post. It's been a long time coming. It's not going to be as long as future ones, but I just wanted to introduce myself and kind of tell you the meaning and the purpose behind the Lumbering Dad. Some of you may already know, some of you may not, but the real passion and drive behind it is tackling the mental illness awareness, and the effects it has on the individual and the people around them, and their daily lives. It's not always a bad thing, and that's the whole purpose behind this. Is there's definitely struggles like everyone has, but it's really just to dive into it and kind of get rid of the stigma that's around it in some areas. I've dealt with depression and ADD majority of my life. I've had some pretty dark times. I've gotten through them with the help of and love from family and friends. But everything that happens is not just the mental illness. As some who experience it know already, we still have normal emotions too. We still are sad, but not depressed. So happy and all those things. But sometimes, at least for me, I can't speak for others. I can speak for me. Sometimes you feel labeled because you have a mental illness, because you've had it. You've been diagnosed the majority of your life. You still have this kind of label over your head that when you have those down days or sad days or going through something that it's the mental illness rearing its ugly head again. So that's really what it's going to be about. But I want to make it lighthearted, fun-loving. There's going to be good stuff in there as well. I don't want it to always be tackling serious issues. And when I do tackle serious issues, I want it to be fun and relatable. So that's going to be the main purpose of the Lumbering Dad, is with hope to help others that are going through the same thing. This year, like for most people, have probably been the toughest and most challenging as far as depression rearing its ugly head. Especially the past 3 months, it's taken its toll on me mentally, physically, and my family. This idea came up first just to help me. Really, just sounds selfish, just to help me to get things in my head out on paper, through a blog, through video, and just get it out of my head and kind of therapy for me. But then it slowly turned into wanting to help others going through the same thing, that whether I know about it or not, just the fact that someone else could be going through the same thing and listening to my story and seeing my day in and day out struggles and triumphs, and if they can relate to that and they can help them in some way, that's the whole purpose, and that's what I want out of this. So that being said, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Dare. I was born and raised in Virginia Beach. My dad worked for the government. We transferred to Florida, northern Florida, Jacksonville, when I was 13, 14, and then I made my way up to Tennessee. Finished my senior year here in Tennessee at Corrington Gibbs High School. For those of you who know it, go Eagles. And then I made my way back to Florida after high school. I went to school, piddled around, and eventually made my way back up here. And we'll dive into more of my personal life and that kind of stuff in future posts, but just really wanted to get the first one out and get the bugs out, because this is very, very uncomfortable for me. I have a hard time putting myself out there, especially tackling issues. It makes me feel very vulnerable, which I don't like feeling. I don't expect or want for people to think I'm perfect, but a lot of social media and Facebook stuff, a lot of people just see all the good stuff, and that's okay. That's fine. I mean, that's kind of, I guess, the intention of those things is you don't always want to put out bad stuff. You put out vacations and good times, but for me, at the time of my life, I want to be raw and authentic and tackle issues that I deal with, my perspective on life and issues, and get conversations started, because we're in a time, unfortunately, where we're divided in a lot of areas, and if this my silliness, because as you will find out, I'm super goofy and silly. I love making people smile and laugh. And if it's at my expense and makes someone's day brighter during these times, then that's freaking awesome. Also want to address that sometimes I have a potty mouth. I know when my mom sees it, she's probably going to roll her eyes. I will do my best, of course, with respect to viewers and to tame that and be aware of that. But I want this to be very raw and authentic, and I want people and everyone to know who Dare is, who I am. It's not always the good stuff. It's all the stuff, and I want it to be as raw and authentic as possible. So thank you for watching this video. There's going to be more content to come through blog. I have a website that will be up soon. It's actually up now. I got to make some final touches on it, and I'll be blogging on there. I got to get some more content up for the blog, but I'm going to start doing these videos more often, and they won't always be in my car. They'll be doing adventure stuff, family stuff, all kinds of stuff. So thank you for watching this, and follow me on social media, The Lumbering Dad, on Facebook, Instagram, and got a YouTube channel going. That'll be up and running soon as well. And then Bearded Grizzly, that's my personal account. Those of you that already follow that, you can follow me there as well. See my hobbies. I love photography. So guys, it's Monday. Let's make today great. I got a good start to the day, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as always, love you all.